Mahalo for tuning in to Island Focus and joining me in meeting Herb Lee, who's President and CEO of the Pacific American Foundation. Mahalo. This place is more than special to you.
Yes, it is. It's been transformative for me, and it has totally changed my life. And this is a commitment that, and a calling that, and a kuleana that is lifelong and multi-generational.
So maybe share a little bit more about this particular fish pond and how you got started in stewarding.
Sure. Well, I grew up right up the street, and I didn't know that this pond existed until I was almost 40 years old, and that was 25 years ago. And I had an opportunity to do something where it was kind of controversial at the time. We started a nonprofit and we began to restore Waikalua Loko in 1995, and it's been a absolutely wonderful experience, hard and challenging, but super rewarding. The restoration is really not about only the physical restoration, it's about transformation of self and family and community and helping to inspire students and education in ways that I never thought was possible.
Maybe you can speak a little bit more about what that transformation is, because when we hear about a fish pond, for most people, especially ones living in the city area, it's water with rocks around it.
So if you think about the embodiment of indigenous wisdom, walking in the footsteps of our ancestors and the accumulated knowledge of the indigenous people, the Native Hawaiians of this place, which is unique and special, I think it embodies that indigenous power and mana and knowledge that we've slowly been able to sort of retrieve and kind of relearn and re-experience, and combine that with advances in modern society, with technology and science and contemporary ways of doing things, and combining both the knowledge and skill and the practice of that every day to be able to now problem solve. And we need both of it. We need the indigenous wisdom and we need contemporary knowledge to be able to solve the problems of the world today so that we can be better than what we have, up to this point.
How might you help some of us who are not Koko Hawaiian and respect the indigenous culture, but at the same time are kind of trapped in this place where I belong, but I don't belong. I grew up here, but I'm not from here.
Well, I've always believed that, people are here by choice, right? Whether they're born here or whether they actually made a choice to locate here. And we cannot, as Native Hawaiians, we have a kuleana, but we cannot do it ourselves. We have to rely on all of the resources, including people from different cultures that have chosen to make Hawaii home. We all have a reciprocal kuleana to take care of this very special place. And that's why the power of aloha is so important, because it crosses all of those boundaries. And we just, as a kapuna have taught me, we just have to learn how to tap in to that power of aloha.
You've trusted the process.
Yes.
The Western process as well as the indigenous process. What did you personally learn from all of this?
Well, I thought in the beginning, 1995, that it was about aloha aina, that we have lost the connection to understanding how the aina and the land connects to us and feeds us. But what I learned over the years is that that really is the fourth step, that the first step is understanding the power, as I said, aloha from Akua, and that he gives us that power, and then we have a kuleana to share that aloha. So we call that aloha kekahi I kekahi. That's the second step. And the third step is we always make a circle over here, and we always remind ourselves that, we have that power within us, and then we can understand aloha aina.
So as a last message to the audience as we wrap up our conversation today, what might that be?
Well, society is changing so quickly, and we're moving to a place where we don't have that kind of connection and contact anymore. In Hawaii, and with indigenous wisdom and knowledge and the practice of culture, it is all about relationships between people, families, and place. And that is the most important thing with the power of aloha, to be able to continue to enjoy the kind of life that we want in Hawaii that makes it so unique. We need to use that power to hopefully be more independent than we are, just like our ancestors were, in terms of food sustainability, food sovereignty, and just to malama each other and malama the land.
And what you've also taught me over the years is the relationship with ourselves. We come out here and we're so at peace.
Yeah.
Thank you for creating that for us.
Thank you. Mahalo for being here.
Thank you. You just had the wonderful opportunity to meet Herb Lee, who is President and CEO of the Pacific American Foundation. Aloha.